I've been working with a vocal client in my earth immersion capacity. I have a recording about what my earth immersions are. And we were working to connect with her specific plants, soil, trees, flowers that wanted to get her attention on that particular day. So I was showing her how I go about doing this, and she was able to sit with the plant that was calling her while I went over to sit with a plant that had called out to me to come work with. It happened to be a cactus. I need to look up what the exact cactus name is. I'm living down in the Baja Sur desert, and these cactuses are everywhere, and I used to, I think, know the name, but I've got to double check. At any rate, I'm sitting with this cactus that, if you're familiar with cactus at all, no matter their shape or size, they're very spiny. They have their prickles, and they don't, by looking at them, necessarily come off as fun or joyful, right? Though I really do love cactus. I love how they look. I love the feeling I've always gotten from them. But I've never sat with a cactus before, as I did this particular day. And keep in mind, this cactus beckoned me to come over and sit there while we did this particular exercise. So I did. I sat there on the ground. I was able to feel the vibration of the soil out. It was about 4 or 5 feet from this particular cactus, and I had my hand down in the soil. There was a lot of frequency coming up, and I believe I was picking up on a lot of the ocean. We were very, very, very close to the ocean, and we're on the Pacific. And so my hands were in the soil. I was feeling that vibration, and it felt very much like a vortex. So that was fun. And as I sat with this cactus, basically I received this message, "You can call me Joy." And I don't think that they necessarily have a name they identify with, but at this moment, I was picking up this very joyful, very childlike, fun, playful energy. And I was really surprised by it because, I've never sat with a cactus before. And I didn't know that a cactus could be so filled with joyful, childlike energy. And this cactus basically said, "You can call me Joy," and showed me by sending out this energy how playful they are. And I was delightfully surprised by what a fun energy I was getting from them. And they kind of went back and forth into telepathically speaking, "I am Joy, I love to sing, I love to play, I love to sing, I love to play." And then I'd get this joyful, "You may call me Joy." And it's not like they were speaking the words, but they were sending me this energy of all this joy that they contain. And so our exercise went on for about 10 minutes. And it was interesting because as I was getting this very playful, childlike energy just moving out and filling me up, and then I was sending gratitude back to the plant. So it was a very reciprocal energy exchange we were having. And my client's dog came up and stood right in front of me. And so I try to keep my distance from animals because I'm very allergic. But this dog came right into my space, and I could not help but put my hand on it and pet it because I could tell that the animal was receiving this energy. And they sat right in front of me, between me and all of this energy coming out from the cactus. And I put my hand on it, gave them a nice little rub because I knew they were basking in this energy. And then the dog turned to me, looked me in the face, and started barking really loudly, actually. And I was taken aback. I was kind of afraid. I said to my friend, "Oh my gosh, are they afraid? Are they going to hurt me?" And my friend started laughing, and she said, "That is exactly what they do when they want my husband to play with them." And I started giggling. I'm like, of course, that makes so much sense. And then the dog did move away. My friend called her away. And so then I, told my client, my friend, of course we become friends because we have so much fun doing this together. I expressed to her what had just exchanged and this energy, and I loved the affirmation of how her dog came to stand in that energy that was exuding out. I really believe that, this is my experience for many years now as I immerse with the earth in this way. I really believe that the earth is trying to always garner our attention so that we can come and sit and have this exchange. I think this energy is always coming out, but I really, really fully believe that as we sit with specific plants or trees or flowers or the soil and receive this energy and give our gratitude back, the earth just animates so much more. Like this energy just grows and grows and grows and becomes bigger than we could ever imagine. And I feel like I experienced that this particular day from this precise cactus. If I had not been there, would the cactus be giving off this energy? I don't think to the degree that it did. So this is a lot of, I'm doing a lot of experimentation, and I'm just going by my own personal experience, what happens when I sit with the earth like this. So not only did I have what I felt like was the affirmation from this dog, his name is Solo, had this wonderful affirmation of this very playful energy, and he could pick up on it. So I was there, for the time of my session, and by the time I came home, that was a couple of hours later, I came home. And my husband asked me if I'd been drinking because I was acting very, very animated. And I'm like, of course I haven't been drinking, I don't need to drink to feel this amazing energy. But we both laughed because I definitely was in a state of somewhat of a high from this experience I had just had a couple of hours ago. And I had so much energy. And by the time it was bedtime, I just was not tired. And he went off to bed about an hour before I did. And I still had quite a lot of energy to work with, or that was moving through me. And, I posted the other day, I had just received in my mail that day my dragon flag that I had ordered several weeks ago. And I posted a video the other day of how I've really been connected and aware of a water dragon that I believe has been with me for quite a long time. But I feel like opened the gate to being able to access this water dragon right after I did the Mermaid Festival down here in Todos Santos. And it's been really fun to feel this energy. And that energy also combined with the joyful, playful cactus energy that I sat with the other day, I really was on a high in such a natural, beautiful way. And I went and I played with my dragon flag. I had all this water dragon energy with me. I had this cactus, playful, joyful energy, and I was able to work through all of it, playing with my dragon flag. I'm ordering more. I'm just going to keep doing more and more, playing with this energy in all the ways that I can. And I was able to work through some of this energy. It took quite a lot, though. I was very re-energized by this beautiful, playful, joyful cactus. And I'm sharing this with you in encouragement to go out and connect with your own plants, flowers. If you live in an apartment and you don't have your own yard to sit with, go sit with trees, flowers. Find a quiet space in a park that you can go sit with and experience the energy that they are exuding and want to exude and want to be in communion with you. Give your gratitude back. You can do it quietly. You can telepathically send your messages. It's not a problem. They will receive it and you will receive the energy back. Go have fun, go play. If you don't feel like you want to walk out to a park and you want to sit with one of your indoor houseplants, go have that exchange with whichever houseplant is calling out to you and see what happens and come back here. Leave a comment as to what you experience. I look forward to hearing more of what you are willing to share. Thank you. Have a blessed, lovely day.